Yeah, it really hurts the head. Enduro cross. Huzzah! Good morning, lords and ladies of YouTubia. We're out here in nature, about to do a full ride of our new Enduro cross, just racing trail, for lack of a better term. I pretty much marked everything out yesterday. There's one section of downhill that needs marked. In the very tail end, I actually ran out of marking tape, so I need to probably rethink that area anyway. So if, hey, side note, if you're a gun owner and you take your, which I am, and you take your targets out to go shoot, pick them up, pick up your trash, and take it back with you, because not doing so is weak. But I'm sure that not a single one of you that have the common decency and clearly good taste to watch Helamoto would ever do such a thing. So we don't need to worry about that. So today the mission is to mark out, actually not mark out, but get an exact distance for the trail itself, and to make sure that everything is passable in inclement weather, because right now it rained a good portion of the night last night, and so it's fairly wet. Not as bad as I've seen it before. Not as bad as when me and Ryan, aka TurtleHitman, came out that one day, and he was a stallion and rode all of that anyway. Yeah, so anyhow, so we're gonna go see how long it actually is. When I walked it yesterday, it was 5.1 kilometers, and so I'm going to switch my phone to miles, Roman miles, of course, so that we can see exactly how far it is, just out of curiosity. And I'm going to finish marking the last little bit of it, so I'm not really worried about time so much right now. So anyhow, without further ado, let's get riding. Thanks for coming along, guys and gals. We'll talk to you, well, we'll talk to you concurrently. So it's about 27, 28 degrees out right now. A little bit cool. Having a little bit of a time with my goggles fogging up. It's really my only major challenge right now. Oh my goodness. I have a giant tumbleweed stuck in my wheel. Woo. This is my quickest I've ever gotten through that spot. Huzzah, I say. Oh, that's fun. Whee! There's a huge rock right in the middle of all that mess. All right. I tried to mark this as best I could, but sometimes it's kind of hard to find your way, you know? Like a little lamb. Morning. Good guy. All right. So I marked the beginning of a section of trail that, well, TurtleHitman had started last year. A lot of fun and excellent cornering practice for cornering in ruts, which is one of my huge weaknesses. See if I can do this corner standing up. Yep, all right. Probably not the quickest route. Man, my hands are going numb. Alright, it's too cold to have my goggles up, and it's too cold to have my goggles down. That's somewhat of a bummer. Oh man. If I have them up, my eyes start to water too much because of the cold, and if I have them down, they fog up. But I literally couldn't see anything with my eyes watering, so we'll go with them. We'll go with the goggles down concept. A little rolling over the tree. There we go. Make the corner. If you ever come here, there are some really gnarly stumps and short, stubby, gnarly rocks that just kind of hidden by bushes, but are very firmly planted in the ground. So they would hurt your little feeties pretty bad if you were to hit them. So always be careful in this sort of terrain. Alright, so we're about to get to the section where it was really confusing. And you tend to crash a lot. At least I do. Oh my goodness. So, the difficult thing about this area, I'm sure you can tell, you can see it, is these rocks are the perfect size. Ouch! Just to kind of knock on your keister. Oh, the smell of petrol in the air. So wonderful. Alright, so what I'm doing now is I've ridden this part of the track already, just now, and crashed trying to go uphill, up this one hill. So I'm trying to figure out a little, I'm not going to say easier, but more passable route. Because nothing really about this trail is easy. Oh, that's much better. That's better. All right. Because what I don't want is everybody to crash every single time they come up here. Because that's not fun. You know, that's not fun at all. That stuff makes me angry. Take a nice small trail and make it huge. Yeah, eventually quads will follow this trail, then side by sides, and then Jeeps, and then Suburbans and Cadillacs. It's just the way of nature. Little window of time right now as far as the weather goes, so look at that pretty bike. Foxy Jr. All right. Anyway, got a little window of time as far as the weather goes before it gets nasty again. Today's the same day as when I was working on the trail, and I don't want to be riding in that. It's supposed to snow, which is fine. It's cold enough, but then the snow is turning to rain, and that's when you get miserable. Okay, so here's where we try a piece of trail for the first time. Always an interesting experience. Alright, so we're gonna go through there, gonna come around here, and go through there. I'm kind of trying to drag my rear brake more than is necessary so people can see where it is that I'm going. Now here I'm gonna go kind of roost a little bit and stall so that people can see that we're turning right here. Alright, so there's that. Alright. Find an obvious tree to mark. And mark it. Well, this is how it works, lords and ladies. It is, I wouldn't say tedious, but it's definitely time consuming. But hopefully the end result will be a fun single track trail, at least for a while, that we can all enjoy. And that'll be good. Oh, all right. Here's that. All right, so I laid out I think what might be a kind of a fun trail. There we go. There's the needless roost. Oh. Yeah, the very first time you roll through a fresh trail, boy, that sure is interesting. Because you don't know really what it's going to be like at all. So, or if it's even going to be doable like that. Told you this is an Enduro practice trail, right? Woo, that's some work. Goodness gracious. Okay, brutal. Okay, that was gnarly. Well, that section is approved. So here's where we get a little bit of a break. Drink some water. Go fast. You know, I guess I don't know about for you guys, but I have probably a maximum speed on a really tight single track right now. So now granted that speed will get quicker, that's the whole idea. But yeah, anyway, this gives you a little bit of a break. Stand up or sit down or whatever. All right. Boop, boop. Oh, my goggles are still up and it really hurts my eyes. All right, so there's that. Oh, goodness. Don't really want to do is have any real obvious entrances and exits out of your trail. So we're gonna figure something out here. It's not quite as readily obvious to everyone. There we go. Not everybody's gonna want to do that little drop, although it was very small, really. So, old TurtleHitman actually pioneered this route. I could see his tire tracks all the way through it. And honestly, that's quite impressive because there's some tough stuff up in here. Man, I thought this was going to be a lot more muddy than it is. I am pleasantly surprised, honestly. Alright, so here's where it gets a wee bit more challenging. I'm not 100% sure what is the best route. Woo. That's ugly. Alright. Oh, well, that'd be a hole. Okay. Engine overheated. Fans on, engine's overheating nonetheless, so we'll let her cool off. This is pretty gnarly. I think we might want to try to go up that way in the future. Although this route right here looks pretty good. You just gotta be on it, you gotta be on the gas, which I am not. All right, everyone, pay attention now. You're about to witness I don't know what you're about to witness, honestly. It's gonna be rather difficult to get little Foxy Jr. here up this thing, because I'm at a really weird angle, and I don't know how much traction I'm gonna get, so we're about to find out. When in doubt, try something different. I'm going to wheelie pivot just like Graham Jarvis. No. Turns out I'm not Graham Jarvis, and I know, surprise. I'm not going to be able to climb that. This is totally doable if you carry your momentum and just ride right up that, because that's actually sandstone, but from a dead stop, I'm having a really hard time. Sorry, bike. Oh. Alright, so we're now we're about halfway through the course, I would guess. And I had a trail runner headed over to yell at me at one point just now. But that definitely falls into the I don't care about your opinion category, because this is all private land. It'll all soon be houses and a Target, so let's just enjoy it while it lasts. Okay, so we're gonna loop around and do that part again. Just to leave a little bit more tracks on it. It's supposed to be snowing right now, and it is actually off in the distance. You can see it. Pretty much everywhere around me is snow. Jon Snow, not Jon Snow. Snow. There we go. So I like going uphill up stuff because obviously it leaves a bit more of a trail of where I went, you know? All right. It's looking good already. Oh, it's okay. Boop, boop. It's funny, you know, what you lay out while you're walking is oftentimes quite different than what you lay out when you're riding. That's, I suppose, to be expected. Okay, I'm gonna ride over that spot again, that whole little section. Yeah, that would have been better. All right. Absolutely epic. That was a lot of fun. All right. now we're definitely moving into the last section here. Ah, it's tough to see. Okay. Yep, I need something sooner. All right. Well, there I did have something sooner. I just didn't see it. Interesting. Okay. All right. Yep. Laying out a trail is can be a challenge, peeps. See, right now I can't even see that. Can't even see it at all. Oh. And give it a nice big green hoop-de-hoop right here. All right, and then we leave the marked trail, or the dirt road, as it were, for more fun off-road. There we go. Oh, I totally... it's funny, even when you're the guy that makes the trail, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to see where you're supposed to go. Like that. I just demonstrated it. And this is where I ran out of tape yesterday. So I went through there, pretty boring. I'd rather do something else, but I'm not 100% sure what. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. I'm looking for my own tracks. Over there. There it is. Sometimes it's just the only the grass has been flattened a little bit, and that's your only sign. Shoot, man, I really got to mark this area better. See, that is not, it's not natural right there. Shoot. Natural takes us that way. Okay. Yep. Yes, pull your eye that way. So guys and gals, if you ever wonder what heavy snowfall looks. All right, it's on. Hey, so earlier on I was filming. Today's the same day as when I was working on the trail, our extreme enduro cross track, otherwise known as Ryan's Revenge, out in the hinterlands here in the frozen northlands of Cedar City, Utah. Hi, Billy. Anyhow, so but I wasn't able to do a finishing thing to say goodbye, and that would be just sad. So anyway, goodbye. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching this. Fun. It's been a lot of fun actually putting together a trail. I haven't done that really since I was a little kid, and it's a good time. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you wouldn't mind, please by all means like and subscribe and comment and all that good stuff if you feel so inclined. Again, I appreciate you watching my stuff, and let's get out there and ride. All right, talk to you guys later.